Okay, this is the journey of Louise Walkman and having my, what I used to call hooded eye surgery done. I first approached this with the normal way of going on the internet, shopping about, having a look, who did the procedure and looking at reviews. There's a couple of people I was drawn towards, but the clinic at MACS was the main one, and mainly because of the feedback. The majority of feedback that I saw seemed genuine and from real people, and this is what drew me towards MACS Clinic. I contacted MACS Clinic and made arrangements to have an appointment. I didn't realise there was an option of a video call. I did live in Cambridgeshire, which is some way away from the clinic. However, they conveniently arranged a video call, which was great. It also prevented any, let's just say, backing out. If I'd have gone in the car, there would be that possibility that I perhaps might not have made that journey because I was scared. I was very, very nervous about this. So the video call was an easy way to do things. I spoke to the doctor face to face, which I was very surprised at. I actually didn't think I would speak directly to the surgeon. I thought I would get some member of staff, go through the procedure, but no, I was speaking directly to the person who was actually going to deal with this particular surgery if I was to go ahead. Questions, I had plenty of opportunity to ask everything I wanted to ask, and I did. I came off the phone, there was no pressure. I didn't come away thinking, I've got to go down there, I've got to get this done. I came away having more time to think about, should I go ahead with this? So the next option was to come down for a face-to-face meeting at MACS Clinic. I came down, all the staff, and forgive me, I can't remember everybody's name, but everybody is helpful. Everybody puts you at ease the moment you walk in. You do not feel like you're coming down for cosmetic surgery, which can be really daunting for your first time. And it is my first time for any sort of cosmetic surgery. I came down, I had a face-to-face meeting with the doctor. He was very, very honest, very open. I liked the way he asked me why I wanted to do it. And he was very interested to understand that this just wasn't a 2-minute decision and I just decided to have my eyes done for the sake of having my eyes done. He wanted to understand why. And I thought that was really important. Immediately you start to build a relationship up there and you get some confidence then that what you're doing and where you're at is probably the right place to go ahead with what you're thinking about doing. I actually became that confident during that face-to-face meeting. I actually booked my surgery there and then. I wasn't nervous at all at this point. I just went for it. I thought, okay, let's do this. I've got all the answers I need. The people seem great. The clinic's great. The doctors answered everything that I wanted to know about the procedure. Let's do it. I also would like to point out this was in my budget as well, because I know cost is important to everybody. Whilst the cost is not the most expensive, it's not the cheapest, but I never shopped about to think about mainly it has to be this price. It was fitting in the cost with the right person to do the procedure, and MACS Clinic definitely combined the two to make that work for me. I came away on the Tuesday, and on the Saturday I came back down to have the procedure done. The procedure was fantastic. I can't explain really how easy everything was when I look back now. The only thing that really gave me any problems was the initial numbness of the eye. So I came down to the surgery on the Saturday, came down with my partner, he went off shopping. I came in here, was relaxed because I knew the clinic already, I'd been before, went into the surgery room. Nurses put me at ease, the doctor put me at ease. Obviously, I've spoken to him several times. The needle going into the eye to numb the eye is painful. Whether or not that's just my pain threshold or not, I don't know, but it was painful. However, the bit that you would think is painful, which comes afterwards, not at all, not at all. It's incredible. And it sounds frightening that you're going to be sitting there wide awake, but it's not. I don't really know how to explain that it's not, but it's not. It takes approximately 1 hour. I did have that moment of, am I going to look like Frankenstein when I wake up? And once it was all over, I looked in the mirror and I did have a little bit of a whoa, but it wasn't what I thought I was going to see. And I walked out and I was smiling. I went straight to my partner. He couldn't believe I was smiling, and I had just gone through this procedure to have my eyelids lifted. And I sat here then for about 3 to 4 hours afterwards. That was a long wait, but it was a wait that's definitely needed. To start with, I was excited, mixed emotions. I've got these cuts in my eyes. I do go and ask myself, what have I done? But that soon disappears. You know it's the right thing that you've done. And I started to feel a little bit better. I felt a bit queasy, probably more emotionally than physically, because my eyes didn't hurt at all. I had no pain. The nurses gave me painkillers immediately and antibiotics. I took them. They said, don't wait, take them straight away. I did do this. And now I'm on day 11, and throughout leaving the clinic till now, I have still never had any pain at all. Soreness, no soreness. I've maintained the aftercare by following up on what the MACS clinic gave me. And if you follow the rules, shall I say, then I'm sure you'll heal as well as I have. As you'll see, this is 11 days later. I have people who are actually coming up to me saying, something's changed. And I can see both my eyelids and my eyes open now, which I've not seen for 20 years. So yeah, never look back. It's the best thing I've ever done. I have family members now looking at me thinking, oh, shall I do this? So it's definitely a positive for me. I get married in 4 weeks, and it's the best decision I've made in terms of my physical looks. Thank you.